That's right. Now, Giorgio, of course, is from Italy. You're from Tuscany.
Yes, I was born in Carrara.
And that's around Florence for those Americans.
Yeah, that's where the white marble comes from.
All right, that's obviously where great soccer players come from, too. Now, when did you come to the United States?
I came to the United States 3 years ago.
And in 1972, you led the Italian team, at that time, to the championship.
1973.
73. And one of the ironies of Giorgio's career is that in 1973, you had 24 goals.
24 goals, the same as this season. And we won the championship in both times.
You're 30 years of age.
30 years of age.
And you met your wife in Naples.
In Naples, because her father was stationed at the NATO military base in Naples.
So he was in the Navy?
He was in the Army.
Oh, he was. Okay. Listen, you know, you've watched our show before, and we're so thrilled. God, all the women here are just thrilled, and pleased as punch to see you on the show this morning. You've seen our show, and I hope I wasn't disrespectful to that judge, because it is a serious matter that he's adjudicating, but we like to show fun here, and that's what soccer is about. That's what life is about, right? Having fun. And here's what I want to ask you. Okay, Giorgio's on tape this morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm live. All right. I get excited. I'm sorry. Here's what I want to ask you. All right, it's 1-1, huh? It's 1-1. The Seattle Stormers have 1 goal, and we have 1 goal, right?
Right.
And you're the guy who cinched it with a 2-1 goal. Now, what is the sensation, Giorgio, when that ball is going through the old net there? Can you explain it to me? I want to feel the shivers, because I can feel it now.
I don't think you can feel the shivers, because it's something that it's impossible to believe. You know, when you've reached in life the ultimate aim, and that's when you score a goal.
They do. Why is it soccer players are so doggone demonstrative? For example, in football, we always pat you on the fanny and give you the helmet thing, but we don't really. Soccer guys, man, they're all over one another. Why do they do that?
We kiss each other and everything.
Why is it? What, is it a different kind of athlete? Maybe because there are not so many Americans, or what?
No, because it's a team sport, and when somebody scores a goal, everybody feels the accomplishments to that player on the team.
Jeez.
And so they show their feelings.
Yes.
And that's why, especially in a soccer team, you find the real people. You know, you know what a guy is made of.
Right. Now, how many members of the Cosmos? About 18 members?
Yeah, we got about 25, 26 people.
All right. Now, we know Pele, of course, is from Brazil. We know you're from Italy. Give us some of the international flavor of the team. What players?
Franz Beckenbauer is from Germany.
He's a great player.
Then we have a great goalkeeper, Shep Messing. He's American.
Who is that now?
Shep Messing.
Shep Messing is an American, right?
Yes.
He's a goalie.
Yes. Then we have 2 Yugoslavs. We have 1 Peruvian. We have another 3 more Brazilians. And we have Bobby Smith. He's American.
Right.
And the rest are mostly Americans.
Right. Now, what is very interesting, the New York Times, Giorgio, of course, you were in Portland, so you didn't read the story. Maybe your wife has kept it for you. The new demographics of soccer, by demographics, I mean that it's a new kind of audience. Soccer people generally are kind of upward mobile. They're maybe a little better educated than the average person, a little more income, a different kind of people.
I wouldn't say that. I think
in this country, I mean, going out to the cosmos is what I meant.
Well, if you go out to the cosmos, you get every kind of people there. You
right.
get the rich, the poor, the middle class, every kind. Women, a lot of women we get.
Oh, yes, a lot of women, 45%.
45% of our audience is women.
Why?
I don't know.
I have an idea why. Can I tell you why?
No.
Because they can see in those short pants. That's the reason. No, they see good-looking guys. That's why. The helmets.
I think because the children are involved in the sport.
That's right. A lot of young ones, a lot of peewees, a lot of young kids going out there.
The mothers bring them out.
Right.
And that's why 45% of our public is women.
Listen, you know, we have, for example, I'm from Los Angeles. We have the Los Angeles Coliseum there. That held 104,000 people. Philadelphia, what does Soldiers Field hold? About 120,000? No, Soldiers Field, Chicago, whatever. And there's one in Philadelphia that holds a lot. But what I'm getting at is that some of the soccer stadiums in the world, tell them how many people can go in some of the big ones.
Well, you got Maracanã Stadium in Brazil that holds 200,000 people. 200,000.
And Dennis, you saw one where? You saw one that said 200,000.
200,000. When Pele played there the last game, he had 200,000 people watching.
Do us a favor. We have some very attractive women on our staff. I don't want to embarrass them, but they love you. And your wife lives in New Jersey?
Yes, in New Jersey.
What is her name?
Connie.
Connie. Connie won't mind. Bring in Tori Baker and Judith Gray and Susan Lester. They want to ask you a question. And Cheryl Washington, too. Everyone come in here. You don't want to meet Oh, they want to see you do something. All right, well, I want to meet you. Here's what I want to ask you. What do I want to say to you? All right. Now, here's a question I got to ask you. Pele, of course, has absorbed the greatest amount of attention. Now, what happens? This is his last year. What will happen when he retires? Does that mean that the Cosmos will decline?
No, because we had so many requests for season tickets that it's unbelievable. We hope to have about 30,000 season tickets before we start next year.
Now, here's another question I have to ask you. We were discussing it yesterday at lunch with some great soccer fans. This great Santos teams of Pele, how would they, and the great international teams of the world, how would the Cosmos, in your judgment, compare with some of the great teams of the world at this point?
At this point of today, we're up in the top. I wouldn't say in the top 10, but we're nearly there.
Would you say it's a match? What would be the greatest team in the world right now?
There's a lot of good teams.
Well, name some countries.
I think Bayern was the last one.
Which one?
Bayern of Munich was the last good team.
Right.
We have Juventus of Italy, which is a good team. We
Right.
have Liverpool of England, which is a good team. We're not in that bracket yet. It's going to take another couple of years to get in that bracket, but we're just below those levels.
I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll take a commercial break, and then Giorgio Chinaglia, who is an international star. Let's put it this way. If Pele is the Babe Ruth of soccer, then you're the Lou Gehrig. Would that be a good analogy? Or you're the Ty Cobb. This man is right up there. And plus, of course, he's younger, which means he'll have a longer career at this point. We'll come back with Giorgio Chinaglia of the New York Cosmos, followed by Betty Davis on tape and a live appearance by Billy Carter. See you in a minute. All right, Giorgio, let us see now some of the fundamentals of handling the ball. First of all, you can't handle it with your hands.
No, not with your hands. You can use every part of your body except your hands.
Let's see some simple
well, the simplest thing is the ball juggle like that.
Is this a real soccer ball, by the way, or is that
This is a real soccer ball which we use on when we play.
Okay, there's the old Gillette. To look sharp. All right, let's see, do some more. So far, not so good. We haven't seen anything international stars. We just seen a little.
Why don't you play this?
I can't do it. Can you do one of those shots where you kick it and hit it against the side? Is that hard to do? We've seen Pele do that. Do you do that too? For example, let's suppose that was the goal.
Yes.
Why
don't you go in goal and I'll take a shot at you?
Should we do that? Okay. All right. No, don't shoot too hard. Watch where you shoot, please, please. Now put the hand mic down. Stop with my hands. I'll put the old... I say, will someone use the microphone? All right, here we go. Oh. Can you... gosh, if there was a target up there, how often could you hit it out of every 10 times?
Well, a good player can hit it 8 out of 10. Should hit it 8 out of 10. You know, we usually put rubber tires on there, so we get the ball through the tire. So.
Kyle Rote Jr. is a great athlete. His father was a great American football player. And they say that he would have been a world-class player, too, if he had started early. Is that the problem with a lot of Americans?
You got to start about when you're 5 or 6 years of age.
And that's when you began?
That's when you began.
All right, Giorgio, now where do you go from here? The Cosmos have won. Now what?
Now we go to China.
To China?
We have 2 games, 15th and 21st September in China. First we go to Trinidad and Venezuela, then we go to Tokyo for 2 games, then we go to China for 2 games, Calcutta, Hong Kong, then we come back, we play Pele's last game on October the 1st, then we go away again in Saudi Arabia and all these places.
Holy smokes. By the way, I know something about the last game of Pele here. It's October 1st, and what's thrilling about it is the Cosmos are going to play the Santos.
Yes, that's the only team that he played besides the Cosmos.
So in other words, he's going to play one half with the team that he used to play with and one half with the New York Cosmos. What an emotional day for him and for everybody.
It's going to be a sad day too, because it'll be his last game, and I think it's going to be a really sad moment.
Oh, yes. Do you think it would be possible, Giorgio, when you go to Peking, if we could phone you? No, seriously, wouldn't that be a thriller?
But not if you do like you did with Judge.
Oh, no. I promise. Final question. Where is a good Italian restaurant in New Jersey? That's what we want to know. Do you like Italian food?
I usually eat just steak and salad, because an athlete has to just the right foods.
Right. Let me say this to you. You're not only a great-looking guy, but you have a great soul and a great personality, and you're a great athlete, and you brought a lot of thrills to this town. We're talking to Giorgio Chinaglia of the New York Cosmos, international soccer star. We wish you and the Cosmos the best of luck. Coming up next, Betty Davis, followed by Billy Carter. See you later. Thank you. By the way, it's